This leopard invaded another animal's territory to hunt a wild boar. The big cat is trying to reach the prey's throat to finish this fight quickly, get a meal, and then run far away from this place before getting caught. But it was too late. The wild boar screams reached the sharp ears of the real owner of this territory, a big male lion. The king of the jungle runs toward the noise to see what was happening in his territory and comes face to face with the leopard. The lion then attacks his opponent and finishes him off once and for all. The leopard invaded an unknown territory to hunt and ended up paying with his own life for it. In today's video, we'll show you several other cases where leopards decided to mess with the wrong opponents and ended up paying a high price for it. Number 10, attacking a herd of buffalo is definitely not an easy task, especially when you're going at it alone. But in this footage, the leopard doesn't seem to care about that at all. Even though the buffalo calf is surrounded by its entire herd, the leopard decides to attack as if there were no consequences. And the outcome of this duel didn't turn out the way the feline expected. The leopard underestimated the ferocity of these herbivores. The buffalo didn't abandon the calf and fought back against the predator. The feline was chased and surrounded by the entire herd, suffering several ruthless blows from the buffalo's sharp horns. The leopard had two options: keep the buffalo calf trapped in its jaws and die, or let go of the calf and try to escape. And obviously, the feline chose the second option. He quickly released the calf and fled to the top of a nearby tree. However, the leopard had to wait for the herd to leave the area so he could safely come down from the tree and go and search a new prey. Number 9. A wild dog is much weaker than a leopard in both strength and agility, so the feline would easily win this duel. The problem is that in this footage, 3 wild dogs decided to take on the leopard at the same time. The spotted feline clearly underestimates his opponents since he doesn't know that wild dogs attack in large groups. The leopard then decides to hide in the bushes but is surrounded by the pack. Inside the tall grass, it's hard to attack the feline, but he knows that if he stays there, the wild dogs will tighten the noose and finish him off. So the leopard bolts out of his shelter and decides to run as far away from his opponents as possible. From there, an epic chase unfolds between the wild dogs and the feline. But all that running comes to an end when the leopard quickly climbs to the top of a tall tree, a place a wild dog could never reach. This feline barely escaped becoming a meal. Number 8. Attacking or invading lion territory is a decision that could cost anyone their life. And that rule applies even to an experienced hunter like the leopard. In this footage, the spotted feline is hiding inside this thicket. We have to admit, it's almost impossible to spot the leopard in this vegetation. But lionesses have extremely sharp senses and an incredible sense of smell. The 3 lionesses used all their hunting skills to track down the leopard that was hiding. A lioness is much bigger than an adult male leopard, and they took advantage of that to land powerful blows on their opponent. The lionesses dragged their victim out of the thick brush to teach him a painful lesson. The leopard is desperate and tries everything to defend himself, but without success. The 3 predators keep attacking their opponent from different directions, giving him no chance to fight back. In the end, the leopard became the lioness's meal. Number 7. Stealing a crocodile's prey is a terrible idea. But this leopard decided to try his luck. It seems the feline doesn't realize who he's messing with. A crocodile's bite is much stronger than a lion's, for example, so messing with one is not the best idea. The leopard decides to attack the reptile to steal its prey. The crocodile then counterattacks, but the feline manages to dodge its opponent's bite just in time. The leopard was lucky to be at a safe distance, allowing it to dodge the crocodile's attacks without getting hurt. In the end, the feline finally gave up the duel, and the reptile returned to the water, dragging its prey far away from the shore. Number 6. This leopard entered the tiger's territory and ended up regretting it. The larger predator immediately noticed the approach of the intruding leopard and got into attack position, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Even though the tiger is the largest feline in the world, it still has impressive speed, and the leopard did not expect such agility from its opponent. In the stunning footage, the striped hunter quickly charges at its enemy and almost manages to catch it. The leopard apparently made the smartest decision in that situation. Instead of running, it escaped to the canopy of the nearest tree. However, what it didn't expect was that the tiger would do the same thing to chase after it. Even though the striped feline weighs about 3 times more than its opponent, it can still climb the tree with ease. If the tiger had caught up to the leopard, it would have broken its enemy's spine in a matter of seconds. However, it couldn't climb as high because the leopard went up to the thinner branches of the tree, and that's exactly what saved the smaller feline's life. Number 5, dogs hate leopards. This happens because in some parts of the world, these big cats invade cities and homes to feed on domestic dogs. Usually, dogs don't put up much of a fight against leopards, but in this footage, this German Shepherd seems to have had some self-defense training against wildcats and engaged in an epic duel with its opponent. The leopard attacked its prey's neck and was trying to break the victim's spine. But what it didn't expect was that the dog would be so strong and agile. The German Shepherd pinned the leopard to the ground with its own weight and countered every blow. The dog then managed to break free from the wildcat's claws and quickly ran inside the house, leaving the leopard without a meal. Number 4. Many people confuse leopards with cheetahs. However, what really sets these two predators apart is their running speed. Cheetahs are the fastest animals in the world and use their high speed to hunt and escape from possible threats. However, this leopard doesn't seem to realize that it was trying to attack the fastest animal on the planet. It sneaks up very stealthily to attack the cheetah and get a meal. But when it's just a few steps away from its opponent, the cheetah notices the approach and uses all its speed to escape the attack. The leopard is extremely disappointed for not being able to secure its meal. Now, it'll have to go and search a new prey because trying to attack a fast cheetah was a huge waste of energy. Number 3, many animals believe that such a large and heavy animal like the hippopotamus can't be agile and fast, and this leopard thought the same about these herbivores. However, in this footage, the feline ended up getting the worst of it when it tried to mess with a baby hippopotamus. The predator spotted the little animal walking toward its mother and thought this would be the perfect moment to attack. He believed that the hippopotamus wouldn't be able to get there in time to defend the calf and fight back. A big mistake, since hippos can move quickly despite their massive weight. The big mother showed up just in time, and the leopard had to give up the attack to avoid a tragic end. The leopard walked away from the attempt frustrated by his failure, but he should be grateful he wasn't crushed by his opponent and managed to escape this battle alive. Number 2, this leopard decides to attack a poor donkey that was alone and apparently defenseless. He sneaks up on the herbivore and lands a powerful blow directly to the neck of his victim. It seems like the donkey doesn't stand a chance of surviving this epic battle, but watch how he walks along calmly. You'd hardly guess there's a fierce predator clinging to his throat. The donkey doesn't panic and tries to finish off the feline, but he ends up being knocked down by his opponent. It looks like now, finally, the leopard is gonna finish off the donkey, right? Wrong! The herbivore gets up again and counterattacks in an impressive way. Now it's the donkey's turn to teach the feline a lesson. However, the leopard realizes he won't be able to win the fight and decides to run far away from the herbivore. Number 1, in this incredible footage, we have this leopard who's about to start an epic battle with his opponent. We don't know how this duel ends, but in your opinion, who do you think will win this impressive showdown? Leave your opinion in the comments. Since you've made it this far, we want to recommend these 2 amazing videos that are popping up on your screen. We're sure you're really gonna like them. Just click and watch. I'll be waiting for you there.